This is welcome to the technical difficulty edition. If you're joining us again, you just heard this song. I'm sentimental, so I walk in the rain. I've got some habits, even I can't explain. Start for the corner and turn up in Spain. Oh, I try to change me now. I sit and daydream, I've got daydreams galore. Cigarette ashes go all over the floor. I'll go away weekends and leave my keys in the door. Oh, I try to change me now. Why can't I be more conventional? People talk, people stare, so I try. But that's not for me, 'cause I can't see my kind of crazy world go passing me by. So let people wonder, let them laugh, let them frown. You know I love you till the moon's upside down. Don't you remember, I was always your clown. So I try to change me. I try to change me now. Hooray! It's working. Welcome to the technical difficulty edition. In this technical difficulty edition, I am dressed as a cowboy. I'm just like a what is it? A ranch hand. I don't know how to work this gosh darn internet. I thought the bandwidth was unlimited. What do I know? But anyways, yes, I'm dressed as some sort of, I don't know. Am I a cowboy today? I don't know, but I'm sitting around the campfire that is the Facebook Live, singing old folk songs. Yes, I said folk. Watch out. I'm going to talk about folk music again. I'm going to talk about Bob Dylan, so that means that, like, we got to think about folk music. We have to. So anyways, that song, Bob Dylan covered that one, called Why Try and Change Me Now, from Shadows in the Night. This album that he did from 2015 where he's just all covers. Like he just covered all this stuff. And the song, I think, is fairly old, actually. I think all the songs on it are pretty old. And I think if I remember correctly in an interview, he said that he was uncovering these songs. He was showing the world these old songs again. And I like that idea. So, like, are those songs folk songs now? I wonder. People are collecting royalties off them, so I wonder if that makes it a folk song. Is what I'm getting at. Now, I'm not saying that someone like I was saying earlier that the Beatles may be folk music at this point, but I'm not saying that like they shouldn't be collecting royalties. But it does kind of beg the question, doesn't it? Anyway, so yeah, I read this book, Bob Dylan Chronicles. You should check this out if you're interested in Bob Dylan. This is like it's an autobiography. It's very interesting. It's kind of like a window into his mind, I guess. It's kind of jumps all over the place. Jason, what's up? Yeah. Yay. So anyways, and so in this book, and in a lot of interviews that I've read with him, he says that he's not like a folk artist, which is mind-blowing, right? Because like when you think of songs like The Times They Are A-Changin' or like Blown in the Wind, like that dude wrote those songs. Like Bob Dylan wrote those songs, and yet I would call those like folk songs, and yet like I guess like a folk song is like if something that is. Yeah, I'm getting paid for this, Jason. But anyways, like I suppose like a folk song is something that exists and no one was claiming ownership of. In my mind, that's what it is. But then like you read about this song called "Masters of War" that that Dylan released, and apparently someone sued him claiming that it was their melody, and he saying that it was like a folk melody that had been passed down through their family. But like Dylan wrote all those lyrics, and like anyway, it's a fascinating subject, this folk melody stuff. And anyways, Bob Dylan actually causes me to remember this book, which is this John Hammond book. You guys don't know who John Hammond is? He may be like the impresario who was behind all R&B and folk and rock music. He was a Vanderbilt, and he had a lot of money. And so I think he kind of made it his personal thing to kind of promote R&B and jazz and later Dylan and guys like that. Interesting, eh? Hey. What do you mean? What's the question? You got a question mark, Jason? Say something. Say something to me. By the way, I'm playing this guitar. This is a Yamaha guitar. I just got this. It's from 1970. It's hard to play, but it sounds good. And I've also really gotten into these very thin picks because of it. Anyways, I'm going to do another Bob Dylan song. A quick one. A quickie. And I'm going to get out of here. I've seen love go by my door. Never been this close before. Never been so easy or so slow. I've been shooting in the dark too long. When something that's right is wrong, you're gonna make me lonesome when you go. Dragging clouds so high above, only known a careless love. It's always hit me from below. But this time around it's more correct, right on target, so direct. You're gonna make me lonesome when you go. You're gonna make me wonder what I'm doing. Stand so far behind without you. You're gonna make me wonder what I'm saying. You're gonna make me give myself a good talking to. I look for you in old Honolulu, San Francisco and Ashtabula. You're gonna leave me now, I know. But I look for you in the skies above, and the tall grass and the ones I love. You're gonna make me lonesome when you go. Yeah, that's an abridged version of, what is it? You're gonna make me lonesome when you go. From, what album is that? Blood on the Tracks. Is Blood on the Tracks his best album? Maybe. Jason is blowing me up with, like, wild stickers. This is so cute. Oh, Lisa's here. Yoski's here. Anyone got any wild opinions on Bob Dylan? I don't really. But I don't think, like, he seems to be of the opinion that he is not folk music. Or maybe that was his old opinion, but he seems to be saying that in the 60s. I've been thinking a lot about Dylan, actually. Because, like, when we've been recording, the Blue Cougars and I have been recording, and actually when I've been playing with Gregory Childs, I've been thinking about the way that Bob Dylan recorded, which was just kind of like this free-flowing thing where it is basically improvised, and it's kind of live feeling and mistakes are left in. Kind of sounds like Facebook Live, doesn't it? Ah, the appeal. I like this live thing. Anyways, I suppose so does Dylan. Anyways, he's definitely a hero. I'm going to go listen to his 17-minute song. Bye-bye.